Testing, testing. Can you guys hear me? The market's been pretty interesting today. Let's actually draw a Fibonacci real quick. We had some pretty distinct lows, a high here at 1870. So what is that? About 100 points move from 18,673 to 18,760. Coming back to the 50% retracement, which is pretty much where VWAP is sitting as well. What's up? What do I think of CRKN? I have no idea what that is. I can look at it real quick. Is the microphone and everything good for y'all? We're getting a little bit of a bounce here. We have VWAP and MA200 here at the bottom. Hold on, I'm trying to make sure my stream is okay on TikTok. So how's everyone doing? Red, green today? All right, looks like a little bit of a bounce. We really want to get some confirmation here with the 9 EMA. Do I teach options? What are you needing to know? I used to do options a lot on Webull. I have a Robinhood account. Let's actually take a look at it. It's probably not looking too good today. Oh, it's not bad. Today is only down 23. In the past week, got 1,500 bucks. We just have a couple options that are going long term. Unfortunately, our AMC calls, I made about 2,800 on it the other day. And I put 1,600 back into some high risk calls, and that thing is getting wrecked. But I was able to buy a Tesla long call. Tesla 180s. What's Tesla doing today? We're pretty even on Tesla today. But I have a 180 call that doesn't expire for quite a while. I don't know how to navigate this. We have till December 20th on this Tesla contract. I have some buying power still. I've been making money just by selling options and just collecting premiums on it. But honestly, if you're still new to it, I favor futures now as far as day trading is involved. Options, there's just a little too much risk. With futures, you have a defined risk, and if you're a good enough trader, you can really leverage these prop firms. If you want to try the prop firms, I do have the links in the YouTube descriptions. Appreciate the likes, Harold. Hey, Ruben. Yeah, it's really dark outside. It's raining a little bit out here. It's raining right now, actually. All right, so we did get that bounce here. We had VWAP sitting here, the MA200, and a Fibonacci 50% retracement level. If you draw from the lows to the highs, the 50 fib is sitting pretty much where everything else is. That would have been a perfect entry. The accounts are green today. We're up on the Magic 8-Ball account, 230 bucks. And then I have my 550K accounts only up. Well, we're up 800, but I took a loss the other day. Balance overall is still up $589 over 5 accounts, so about $2,500. These are still evaluation accounts. Once they get funded, if I just keep trading the same way, it should slowly build up. That's the ultimate goal. Keep it consistent and just do small wins. Hey, Patrick. Yeah, I'm trying to go live. I have another business that I opened up, but right now we're just waiting on some certifications and stuff. And they're manufacturing a product for me, so I have more time for quick trades. And I actually had yesterday an offer from a competitor to buy that business already because they saw the growth. He hasn't made a monetary offer, but he said he just wants to open up the idea of me selling that business, which I'm all for selling it to him. Let me show y'all what the product is. This little Bobo right here. It has our branding and the no choking thing and been tested, safety tested by a lab, all that good stuff. We have 5 different colors, and then I have 3 other little toys that are going out too and getting tested that we designed, and we were able to get the cost down low and the logistics down low, and I guess a large company really likes it. I didn't expect to get acquired this quickly, but the goal is to get a year or 2 worth of profit and loss and then sell it at a decent multiple, right? This dumb little boba. It's just a little boba plush. It came from... You have an invention that is patent pending? Oh no, I don't want to buy the rights or anything. I don't like buying existing business. Other people do. I like to just making a business and selling it. In college, to pay for my college and stuff, I sold 2 businesses. One was like a retail bicycle shop. I don't think they're up and running anymore. Let's see. It did well. I was able to sell it and I bought some houses with it. A lot of people open businesses and you get like, they get really attached to it, you know, like that becomes part of them. I've never been attached to any of my businesses. It's like a... All the new articles and photos are of the new owner. I guess it's been so long. What if I type my name after it in Google? Does the market feel the same to me like it was 3 years ago? Yeah. Well, if you're just looking at a 1 minute time frame, it feels exactly the same every single day. The Fed gets on, talks about CPI, PPI, all that good stuff, and then the market moves for like a day or 2. We break all-time highs. It's all normal stuff to me. It looks like we might get a little bit of rejection here. We're creating like a downtrend. So something like this is forming. So you don't really want to play this zone like longs unless we get a breakout. For this, you want it to... Let's see, as long as it's rejecting right there, we want to go short. But if we get a little break above, and a back test, it can continue up longer. But it looks like it failed that. If they buy it up right here, we might break to the upside. We have some buyers coming in, creating a higher low on a shorter time frame. This can get us to break above, come back and retest, and you can enter into a long, pretty much like right here. Yeah, that's a good amount of buyers. We didn't really wick down to the MA200, and we're hanging around the 90 MA. It's testing it. We'll see if we get a little rejection here. Oh, these accounts. The 50K accounts. Let me see if I can drag it. We're up on the day $838. I took a L the other day for I hit my max loss limit. So we're Instead of being at 51,500, we're only at 50,500. So we're up $838, and that's across 5 copy traded accounts. Account 3, account 4, account 5, and I'm tempted to just go aggressive on it and just get these funded, and then once they get funded, we could slow down. It's real tempting. But 800 bucks across 5 accounts, well, that's $4,000. It's still not bad. I need to keep reminding myself that. And then I opened up some Apex accounts. I saw they had a 1-day pass. Let's see. Oh, perfect. So this one is up 3,200. So this is passed. Apex is I opened up 2 of the 250 accounts. It didn't do good. Since they're only 17 bucks to open, I opened up 5, I believe, of the 50K accounts. I blew this one. That one almost got funded. It was like $100 away, and it was just me being an idiot. This one, I blew it. So that's a negative $36 between those two, or just say negative 40 bucks. But out of the 5 accounts I spent 100 bucks on, 2 were funded. So I think that's a good deal. 100 bucks to have 2 funded accounts. So we'll give it a shot. Tomorrow I'm going to open up 5 more accounts with Apex, or as many as they'll let us. I believe they're limiting everyone right now. Let me log in and see if I can buy some accounts. I really want to have 20 of them. And if it takes me 60, 70 accounts to get it funded, to get 20 funded ones, I still think that's a good return. So we're trading really aggressive on these. Yeah, they're not doing it right now. Apex, overwhelming response to our sell. I should have just bought like 20 instantly. But yeah, I think we should go aggressive on the Apex accounts, get them funded until you get as many as you want. Right now I only have 2, but we'll just keep buying them every single day and then just slowly getting them funded. And that's by going really heavy into the trades, and it's just one trade gets you funded. I saw a couple of YouTubers that are doing it, and the more I think about it, it's like a probabilities thing, and the best thing to do. It's not the best way to do it, but one strategy is just to do it like that. Going 10 contracts deep, and then just right at opening, if I see some sort of support level, I just go long, and it got funded. It only took like 16 ticks. So this account, I don't know if I can show the trade, but let's see. This one got funded in like 10 minutes, I think. Fills and orders. Boom, right here. Oh, I did 2 trades on this. Okay, so I was testing it. We bought 3 and then sold 3. I was just testing this copy trader. Right here, right at about 10 minutes after open, I went into the max contract limit, which was 10. I had a profit and loss. Don't worry about the stop loss I meant. But I just held all 10 for about 16 ticks, and it made $3,000. We sold them off. And that's pretty much it. Since they have this 1-day pass and the 10 max contracts, I think the best use of your time is to just get funded as quickly as possible so you can start making real money in a funded account. Pretty simple, right? So what is that? From 18,687 to 704. So if you do have the bankroll and the money to do it, I do recommend just going aggressive on it to get funded, and then once you get into the funded stage, we can go a little bit more conservative. Makes sense? All right, we're coming back down. It looks like we may drop below VWAP right here. Market's looking pretty weak. I have this large, just downward consolidation. If VWAP holds up, we may continue just building a wedge. But it's not looking so hot. That's a nasty red candle. Looks like they hit a bunch of stop losses earlier. All right, they're fighting for VWAP. Magic 8-ball count. Oh, we're down a little bit on this guy. There we go. All right, VWAP's holding up. We do have some buyers. A nice entry to set a limit buy right at VWAP. That's going to help create this little wedge that's forming in the market. We come back up to this. Oh, this is some decent momentum. But momentum like this can break us above these little resistances. Yeah, hopefully we get a move. We're still just sort of wedging. This looks decent to break above that resistance. Looks like 18,728. We can take this area. It might go upwards. Yeah, sort of around there. The 38.2% fib as well. There we go. Nope. All right, they're just trying to build up a little bit of momentum and break us above the resistance. If we come back down, I'd say an entry right now would be right at the 9 EMA. Man, I'm already up 800 bucks. We could try. Well, there goes the entry. We're coming back down to the 9. I'd say a bounce to the upside from right here, and we should get a large aggressive candle upwards. I may have been a little late. Hey, Patience, what's up? But yeah, 9 EMA entry, I'd say it's perfect right now to break above that previous resistance. There we go. Well, the trade sort of left without me. We can get it next time. Here we come back down. Let's see how it interacts there. How much do you start with after passing the combines? So like on this Apex account, this one's passed, and it has up here, you can see it says 53K. Let's see if you can see that. Yeah. It'll just say, should say equity 0. And then you can't lose more than, I believe, 2,500. Let me see if they changed the rules. %90 off, 1 day pass. I believe you pretty much just start the combine all over, except they get rid of that trailing drawdown. So it has this trailing threshold that gets everyone. So as you're trading throughout the day, let's say you're up $2,000, then you lose 2,500 from there. Even if you don't take the profit, it'll say you hit your daily loss limit. It's just a daily, it's like the end of day trailing one, but it does it throughout the day, intraday. That's the word I'm looking for. PA versus eval. I wish it just said performance accounts rules. Let me look at it off the screen. Breaking down below. Man, that's an aggressive candle down. Looks like a fake out. You're breaking below the VWAP. A lot of sellers stepping in. So it looks like we may turn red on the Nasdaq. Looking for just a chart of the Apex Trader rules for the PA accounts. I know you can't make more than 30% of your profits from one day. So if you're up like $3,000 total and you're trying to do a payout, if you made 2,000 of that in one day, then they'll deny that payout. So it has to be consistent. You want to make sure that one trade isn't making all your money, like you hit $100,000 in one trade. Once active, how's the PA account work? Oh, it's just videos. I don't want to play their videos on here. All right, we're just hanging out around VWAP. Am I on the 5-minute or the 15? This is actually a 1-minute chart of NQ. Do I think Palo Alto would hit 320? Do they have earnings coming up? I know that stock had a really good earnings one day. That was maybe like half a year ago. So I'm not too sure. But I'm not keeping up with individual stocks as much as I used to. All right, so with Apex, since we passed this one, it's gonna go back to 50,000 on the account balance. And it's gonna have I believe a trailing intraday threshold until we hit about $52,600, and then it stops at the $50,000. So I'd have to draw it out to explain it a little bit better. But you pretty much just start back over, and then any profits you make, you keep. You can't lose $2,500, and let's say I made $2,500 instantly, and then I lost $2,500, I would lose the account. So they want you to build like a little buffer in your account first. So they want you to make like $5,000 in the beginning, and then you have a little bit of buffer, and it's so confusing to explain it. But no, I'm sure there's videos out there on it that explain it a lot better than I could. Don't see any entries on any trades. We're just sort of trending sideways. It's just a bunch of scalpers. Maybe scalp a couple bucks here and there. But I know I make a lot more money when the market's actually trending. Right now we're just consolidating. For the people on YouTube, if y'all could, go ahead and press the thumbs up button on it. Should help with all my videos. I just posted up a new YouTube short of the Magic 8-ball trade I did this morning. I put it on TikTok and stuff too. YouTube really likes those videos, so it's sending it out to a lot of people. Hema, not a fan of Apex because of the intraday trailing. Topstep's much better. Yeah, I like them both. Topstep's pretty awesome actually. I've been funded with Topstep a couple times, and I'm just an idiot sometimes, and I've lost those accounts. They were pretty green too. But it's looking like we want to drop. Now these red candles are huge, and now we're testing VWAP. We can get rejected at VWAP here. We have a long ways down. Yeah, Topstep's really competitive with Apex. They gave away the 50K accounts. Let me see if they're still that price. They're only 19 bucks. Yeah. 50K account is only $19 a month, and I believe you can do up to 10 of them. Use the code TopstepX. How do I set up VWAP on Topstep? I just have it as their basic settings. Let's see. VWAP, precision, default. I don't mess with any of that. Source open, anchor period for the session. Does it change if I do it on like a weekly? I just want to see VWAP for the session, actually. I don't care about yesterday's data as much. I do have a trade of 8 chart. Let's see. That I'll have the opening highs and lows. If you want to, you could do community indicators. You can set it up on the Apex one because I'm going to need it. I think it's called Tiki Tools. I do like looking at the overnight highs and lows. And the initial balances and all that. I feel like the market does trade off of that. Tiki, I like this guy, whoever it is, right here. Over Tiki OHLC. Let's go ahead and install that on this. Cumulative delta is also decent. Just shows the buyers and sellers. Oh, super trend. Point of control. Let's do the opening range. I've never looked at that one, but I'll mess around with it. I do know the one I mainly use is the overnight highs and lows. And of course, it's not going to work right now. Come on. All right, still getting rejected on this little downtrend. Man, they're trying to break it above, but still just consolidating. Well, I'm gonna have to mess with these charts on Trade of 8, but I need to load up my other one. I'm on Apex and I just opened this, so it doesn't have all my indicators. But so far, I'm really liking Topstep X. It has exactly what you need. It's pretty much, they thought of everything. I'm a pretty simple trader, and it has, and I just like nice, simple, clean charts. All right, we're just hanging around the 9 EMA. VWAP has provided some sort of support. They tried to break us down below it a couple times. And we're trading a little bit tighter in this range. So here in maybe like 15-20 minutes, it should break out of this pattern and probably move either up or down. We'll see. We could play the retest after the break. So let's say we break to the upside. I would be interested. I'd be more interested in the retest of the break. Pretty much right around here. And if we break down and come back, I'd be interested right here. Right there. Let's see, where were the highs? I believe it was 18,705. I believe right here is the highs on the daily chart. Oh, 18,709. So we're just hanging out right above the previous highs of the Nasdaq. GameStop's about to rip. I'm holding the AMC bag now. I did take some profit. I bought some, whoops. I bought some Tesla calls with it. Or one Tesla call. It's still break even. AMC call, we're sitting at negative 80%. I don't think it's gonna be doing much. GameStop, negative $9. I think everyone's trading FFIE. Yeah, they are. Look at the options. 900% IV. We're up 173% on the day. On the past week, we're up 4,000% on this stock. It went from 4 cents up to $2. They're just gonna move to the next stock. It's gonna be like something that hasn't moved in a while. It's not Best Buy. What was it? Maybe it is Best Buy. Oh. I don't remember. All right, we're breaking to the upside. Man, I'm tempted. Let's do one contract. I'm up 800 on these accounts, so I can risk $100. I'm gonna go long here and see what happens. We're gonna play the break above the MA50. I'll probably take profit pretty quickly, around $100. Oh, candlestick cricket goes $400 from passing the 250K account. I'm nervous to pull the trigger. Yeah, I've had it when I was on an eval account, and I was maybe about 1 or 2 ticks away from getting funded, and I would just hold the trade and it would just go red. So as we're moving up, I'm gonna go ahead and reduce my risk on this trade. I'm only risking $50 now. Long's looking okay. But we're still just consolidating, so they can just push us back down and just stop me out of this trade. I want to see if any buyers want to step in right now. If not, it's just slow markets. It's lunchtime. Luckily, I didn't move my stop loss to break even. We're up $70. Just a couple ticks, not too much. I'm expecting this to break a little bit higher, maybe 1 or 2 more points. That'll put us at $100 profit. The Boulevard stocks. QT, are you still trading options? No, not really. We're mainly switching to futures. Are you into YouTube? So this would be a better entry actually where we're at. I'd say we're leaning more long right now. So something like that, and just stair step a little bit up at a time. So we are breaking this little downtrend right here. Break and retest, we would play right here to the long side. They're not really stepping into it to buy just yet. I'm gonna set a limit order here at 18,723. We just try one contract, see if we can catch a big move. I'm sitting right, my order is sitting right at the 9 EMA, right at the 200 as well. I have all these moving averages just chilling right around each other. Right here we have the 50, the 9, and the 200. Let's see if we can get a fill. I'll put it right here at 722.75. And just like earlier, the market might just leave without me. A little too conservative on my entries. So we'll just take note of that. Look at that. So we've been waiting for this entry. We were saying a break of this little downtrend. Market would go up, come back and back test before going up. And our entry would be at the back test area. And of course I didn't enter, but maybe someone else did. Is this helpful, YouTube? Can y'all write in the chat room if y'all like it? Just having my second opinion on the markets. If it is, just go ahead and type yes in the chat room for me. And if anybody wants to get Topstep, where is my Topstep link? Unfortunately, I didn't get in the trade, but y'all should just be learning and not really following me directly. There we go. No, I was a little late to FFIE. They were talking about it the other day, and it was actually, I used to own some of that stock, but it was a long time ago during the first meme rally. I didn't really make any money off of it though. So we came back, we're testing the 9 EMA again. We still haven't had the large spike upwards. I would say that we would head to these 740 areas. It should get a nice little push up there. Coming back down to back test the 50 and the 200 again. We could even come to VWAP if they push it down hard enough. Say entry, a decent entry would be there, long. Even better entry would be right here. Okay, let's see if I can pay for my Apex Trader funding for the evals, for the PA accounts. right, put a poll up. Are you guys red or green today? All right, our target was around 18,740. We're still sort of just grinding upwards. We broke above the downtrend. We're trying to break out above it and go upwards. We had an entry long. Would have been perfect actually, now that in hindsight. Went long right around here. And it looks like we're going to spike upwards. It's not really giving us another entry. Okay, Apex Trader. Hmm, 33 unit, 33 duplex, or 17 duplexes, 33 units. And they want $1 million for 17 buildings, plus 3 buildable lots. Where is this? Rehab 400,000, ARV 2.6 million. Doesn't say what city. I just asked the realtor, the wholesaler. All right, we might get an entry here if we come back down. It's going to be around that 18,724 area. But lately, the red candles have been pretty aggressive. They've just been pushing us down real fast. I set a buy here. Patrick, you have anything in Texas? Also, I don't like paying for my deals like at close. So if we can get like the seller to hold a note or do some sort of creative deals, Illinois. I prefer those a lot better, like a subject to or an owner finance situation. I do have a local bank here that just loans me they loan me 100% on the property, and then they give me like $10,000 or $15,000 extra that I can withdraw from to repair the house. But I also get it at like half price. It's hard to find those deals now. About 10 years ago, people were begging me to like just buy their houses for half price. I'm not the type that's gonna say no. delayed financing. I've never heard of that. Let's see, I'm supposed to get this house. What was it? 806. 806 or 906? No, that's not it. I think it's 906. We bought this house and sold it. We didn't really sell it though. It's a weird situation. Yeah, this is it. Oh, it says I own it. Man, it's worth 140,000 now. I would say it's worth maybe more, like 80 to 90,000. It's on like a third of an acre. Let's see. Oh, I can edit the facts. It's not. Public view. So we changed it from this one bed, this tiny little mobile home. We put a 2-bedroom, 3-bathroom on there. So where does it say? Does it say how much I bought it for? Nope. I bought this thing for $15,000 and I didn't even use my money. So I actually got it for free. And we had some issues with insurance, and then insurance bought us a brand new mobile home, a bigger one. So I never even saw the new mobile home. I know it's been on there. I need to go drive by this house. But I had a partner in the deal, and he's not in the right state of mind, and he's trying to give me this house back. So we're working with the title company right now to just take a look and see what's going on. Then I might get $100,000 house. Where is it? Oh, is this the new mobile home? Huh. Dang, they trashed it. Yeah, this is a new one. Wait, is that my lot? Yeah, because I had an empty lot. I tried to buy this. I tried to buy the house behind it. This guy, he came to talk to me. And I was just in my buy mode, and I was like, hey, sell me this. I just wanted to buy every single house right here, but I was only able to get this one. I thought I bought a double wide, but this is the first time I've looked at it. Okay, this thing doesn't look like it's worth $140,000. Let me make sure they don't have the old one sitting behind it. They dumped it, okay. But for 15,000 bucks, I thought that was a pretty risk-free purchase. Then I sold it. I sold it for $60,000, owner financed. And then some stuff went down. She's not paying. We should get the house back. Oh, crap. Okay, we're in this trade. It looks like it wicked us down pretty low. Luckily, my stop loss was there. Well, either way, let's just take the 70 bucks. Yeah, after you buy a house. This is like 10 years ago, so I don't even remember what's going on, but I think I'm going to be getting this house back. After they've been making payments, then they stopped making payments, and my business partner just ran it to crap, but I'll take the house back, and he's just going to give it to me. What was this other one in Gainesville? Bought that house for 15. I might be getting it back. It's 100,000 bucks. Oh, this house looks good. So I bought this one. It was a POS. Is it 604 or 603? And it looks like, to me, it looks like I did a good job fixing it up. This thing, when I first bought it, the seller wouldn't want to go inside with me, so I put on my fishing waders because the lady didn't have water for 6 years, and she would just use the restroom inside the bathtub or something. And I had to crawl through this back window, and I actually fell when I crawled in. My waders got stuck on the window, and I fell into like a stack of trash. It was like a TV show, and I was just sitting there gagging, about to throw up. And then this guy, he sold it to me for like $18,000. and then we put like 50K into it, 60K, and I think we sold for like 140K. But man, this house, it turned out good. That house, it was about to fall over. Luckily we saved it. My monitor turned off. Hold on. I'm having a lot of power issues. I sold it 2 years ago. Okay. I felt like it was a long time ago, but it's Z estimate's 180. I'd say it's worth more like 155, 160. Look how lazy I was. I went to go put plants in it, and I didn't even take them out of the pot for the photos. The photographer's coming, so I just bought some mulch and some plants and just threw it over on top of it. But the new buyers, it looks like they did a really good job with it. I like the American flag on it. It's a nice house. New AC unit. Oh, I think I did that AC unit. Okay, back to trading. Enough ranting about these dumb real estate deals. I should have just held all my properties though. Back then, I acquired in 1 year about $1 million worth of properties. And if nowadays, I think it'd be worth like $4 to $5 million if I would have just held them. So lived off ramen noodles for a while. All right, we're coming back down. We broke above. We're coming back down to back tests. But honestly, it's trying to make a higher low right here. I don't really see an entry, maybe a long, but it looks like a little bit of volatility came in. Probably chopped some people up. If we hold above this little line and create some sort of support, we can look to enter. On the day, sitting at 852 profit across 5 accounts. What is 852 times 5? That's a lot of money if you think about it. $4,200, $4,260. That would have been a good entry to go long. We're heading up to the 9. They're going to try to push us above the 9. You see these larger, more volatile candles came in, so they're sort of fighting for this little area. But it's hard to tell. All the moving averages are pretty much close to each other. I'm going to lean a little bit more to the long side. Is news happening? No, there's not really much happening. So the market's just sort of just consolidating sideways right now. If you zoom out, but when it's zoomed in, it looks like that's some large movements, but it's not really that big. I do see some, in real estate, I do see some opportunities coming up. It'll be for those houses that are being listed for a long time and coming out of contract with the realtors. We could swoop in and try to get some sort of creative financing deal with them where they hold the note and we just get our lawyers to write up a promissory note. I'll get the deed under my name of the house. They keep their original loan on their name with their low interest. And I'll just make a promise to pay that loan. If I don't, they can get the house back. I wish Zillow let me search by how long the house has been there. It's called subject to investing. But they have low interest rates on their homes, and I want those interest rates. There's a price cut. I don't really want to go too far south on Dallas. I'll do this on the side. All right, so those entries would have been perfect. The market is breaking to the upside. Has Tradevate been messing up? I haven't used Tradevate. I used it this morning, but I've been on Topstep X, and Topstep X has been performing pretty flawless lately. I have this Tradevate right here. I do love it. But we already passed these accounts, so I'm just waiting until tomorrow for Apex to fund 2 of the 5 accounts. I failed 3, passed 2. And the cost of that was only $100 to pass 2 accounts. So I'm gonna need, I think, $300 to turn these into funded accounts, and then we'll start trading them. I do want to open up some more Apex funded accounts, so I'll try to open up 3 or 5 more tomorrow, how much ever they'll let me, and then pass those as well. And the way we're passing these Apex, the way I'm passing these Apexes is, if you look on the screen, you see I only did 1 trade on it. And it was right at market open. Let's switch to a 1-minute time frame. All you need is 16 points. So I bought 10 contracts. They allow you to buy up to 10 contracts on Apex just for the eval. And then I just held it. And if I failed this account, I would just go to my next one. So this one failed. I went to the next one, passed it, and I passed another one right after that. So I passed 2. And then I failed this one. I almost passed this. We were actually looking good. So I bought some longs right here. It went up to about $2,800, and I just held it the whole time. I actually went to go make a coffee. And then this last one was just, I was actually up. So I bought, sold, then I bought again, and it went against me. Oh yeah, for these Apex evaluations, I was thinking about it. It's just more probabilities, and since it's only $20, I'm gonna be really aggressive on these Apex. And just pass as many as I can as quickly as possible, and then you come to a PA or an XFA account, and then we slow down. It's $20, right? So I spent $100, got 5 accounts, and then passed 2. So think about it, I spent $100 to pass 2 evaluation accounts, and then I can get straight to the PAs and actually make money. I don't want to waste a day or 2 sitting here just being conservative on it. That's my point of view. It does cost a lot more money to do it that way, but I value my time a little bit more than money. I value my time more than money. Well, you just have to have a plan and just make sure you have enough money in case it doesn't work out. And you have to be okay with losing that much money, which in my point of view, $100 is the cost of like 1 SPY contract. We used to do SPX and NDX. So even like 100 of these evaluations is like 1 trade on options that we used to do. How many fundeds do I have? I had 2 on Topstep, and then we blew them. Every time I get to payout, I would have like $1,000 to $5,000, and I'm just an idiot, and I just blow the accounts. But right now on Apex, I just got 2 funded this morning, and I plan on to just keep trying to get as many funded until I get 20. Yeah, I should have taken my payouts. And there was a day where I was gonna pull out 2,000, and then I just sat there and got bored, and I lost 2,000. But man, the market is just a snail right now. It's looking like it wants to break upwards. We came back, we broke out of this downtrend. Broke the downtrend, came up, retested, and we're trying to break upwards, but it may just keep retesting. I would say right now is an entry. Let's just do a mental trade on this one. Since we're only at the 9, we'll enter long mentally here. I'll set the stop loss right at the MA50. He's trying to break to the upside. If we entered right then, it'd be up 5 points, 20 ticks, $100. Uh, 17 duplexes, Amarillo. I'm getting a lot of emails though for real estate deals. All right, so we're up here at the 740 area. That was the target for the trade. We actually entered down here. I entered like right here. Would have had another entry here, and then our last entry. Just leaning a little bit long to the long side right now. Looks like the market wants to come back up to the highs. Let's see. I would wait. Maybe like another hour or so. Maybe set a limit buy order around, actually probably more around VWAP. Actually, I'll set it at 725, a little bit below the MA50. I got the 250K accounts and I just went all in on them because it was only 18 bucks and I don't have them anymore. I bought 2, and I don't have 2 anymore. I do like the 50K accounts a little bit better though. You don't like the trailing drawdown? Yeah, it's tough. Just sort of is what it is. Topstep, I believe, has a little bit more lenient rules. So you may want to look into the 50K accounts on Topstep. I do have that link posted up. But yeah, I would say Topstep has the better rules right now, and a lot of people are probably transitioning over to it. So we're trading on Topstep X right now, and it's actually so simple. It's actually a little too simple. I remember setting up NinjaTrader and Rhythmic and all that. Okay, we're coming back down. Let's see if we can get a fill. I'm gonna actually move it down to a little bit below. Let's do it right at 18,726.50. Once it gets filled, I'm gonna set the take profit at, or the stop loss at 200 bucks. These red candles are still really aggressive, so we gotta be careful here. Were you on a evaluation account still, Jose? Or are you on their PA account? But no, it's just gotta follow their rules until you get funded and you get past their buffer. Hold on. Oh, you're up 10K on a trade, went down to 4,000. How's that possible? You lost your account from there? The trailing drawdown should stop once you get to a certain amount of money, right? And also they have that 30% consistency rule too, where they don't want you making all of your profits in just one day. All right, I'm getting a little bit more greedy and moving my buy order up to 18,728. We are creating some sort of little uptrend. Let's see if we can get a little fill here. We're gonna set our stop loss at just negative 100, 200 bucks. I'm actually gonna move it a little bit more conservative. That's what I get for getting greedy. It's actually at the 25 area where I had my original order. Never mind, we're out on that. Look at that. Well, oh my goodness. So the entry was bad, but as far as the trade management, I'd say that was a positive of it. I actually moved my stop loss really tight. So I'm glad I did that. All right, so it looks like the market does want to come down. I'll play a back test to the VWAP. Maybe go short right at VWAP. Let's let this volatility get by first. You gotta look on the bright side of things, right? Jeez, anybody catch that short? Let me see if there was any news that came out. Nothing in the news. Man, that looks like news. Or it could just be the technicals. We were just testing some levels. Nice. You going long? I think that's a good idea too, to catch this bounce really quick, since we are just trying to scalp. Oh, your PTO. Cool. Yeah, I'm all about scalping like a bounce on that. Unfortunately, I was on the wrong side of that trade. Even if you went short, they would have wicked you out anyways. All right, they're trying to push us down a little bit. I actually had to go to lunch and get some food. So I'm gonna be on tomorrow morning, maybe 30 minutes after the market opens, or it just depends on when I can get back. The market did make a pretty nice move to the downside. Unfortunately, I was on the wrong side of the trade. We were long right before that move. But the good thing about that is I had a stop loss at just 100 bucks. So management of the trade was good. I'm glad I took that loss of $100 because it could have been a lot worse. That's a move that could just blow accounts if you're not ready for it. But anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I'll make a video just on a little recap of today. Go ahead and check out the Magic 8 Ball video that I made. I made like a part 5. I made part 4, but it had a copyright thing. And then I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you have any questions, just ask me in the Discord. If not, then have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Bye.